After 5 of the most difficult, most stressful months of my life, I've finally gotten a Topstep payout that I'm proud of. And the reason I say that is because I actually have gotten a few payouts before this, but the way I got them was pretty much day one, full porting the account and then just scraping by with winning days and like hoping that I don't crash out on one day and just completely blow the accounts. So like I have gone through so many accounts. I have gotten payouts. I've even finished months green, but this payout is so different from all of those other payouts. I really consider it my first payout. Like this is really my first real payout. And if for anyone wondering, this is the payout request. I submitted the request this afternoon. Most of it got processed. I'm assuming that I'll hopefully get the money tomorrow, but no other payout have I managed my discipline and my emotions, been able to not blow my account in one day, been able to take fewer trades. And obviously I did use the Topstep risk settings. I lock out my risk settings every day. Right now, the current risk settings I'm using is 500 daily loss limit, maximum one trade, and maximum of 10 micros, which is equivalent to a mini. But I just want to move on to recapping the trade that I took. Going into the day today, this daily candle right here. Okay, I had a bearish bias and I was expecting that the movement up was going to get flipped. Because of this huge hourly bearish gap, I was expecting us to just rebalance it and then dump. Fairly simple trade. Once we printed these like two candles, I was like, yeah, we're probably going to go down, and I wasn't really expecting us to come above this area. And then I just set my take profit at just below the prior daily low. So, but here's the thing, if you scale down to like the lower time frames here, off market open, there was kind of a scare because I think my stop was like right here, like around 903, and we just pumped up on market open and then dumped. Like I was really scared, but I actually just held this trade all morning long. Like it literally went within 8 points of my take profit at like it was $2,000 take profit, and then we just like pretty much chopped around until it finally did get taken. I also knew that like once it finally broke through, like we were probably going to dump hard into the daily gap that was below us, which is this daily gap. But I just wanted to secure my payout. Like I was really mentally exhausted from holding through all this, but I just want to tell you guys, like, one thing that I've learned about the markets and like how can you actually hold through this and not like be crashing out. Well, the answer to that question is basically I'm looking at like this chart, right? And the reason why I took a short is because I'm expecting that this low is going to be taken out before this high gets taken out. Very simple, and that is why I took the trade, right? So when we are down here and chopping around, in order for my trade idea to be invalidated, we would need to actually inverse this gap right here. So we would need to close strongly above this gap. So I was pretty much just fine because my stop was above that, and I knew that unless price is coming up here, like I have literally no reason to actually not think that the prior daily low is getting taken. So that's kind of what allowed me to stay in the trade all morning long. But I hope that this video kind of shows you that you can literally just decide, I'm going to break the cycles in my life. This is exactly what I did. Started locking out my risk settings every day, and the results showed for themselves within a matter of weeks. Okay, this month I told myself it was going to be the month when I had a breakthrough, when I was able to have a red day without blowing accounts, and it really just showed up as soon as I started locking out my risk settings, only risking 500 a day and only taking 1 or 2 trades. The results showed up. I'll keep you guys posted on my trading. This is now my third profitable month in a row, and I'm planning on posting more consistent trade recaps that dive a little bit deeper into my thoughts exactly on all sorts of different time frames when I'm entering a trade. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that, and see you guys soon.